Looking for a way to display your to-do lists, inventory, checklists, and more in Notion? List view databases and simple lists can be the best option for a minimal and simple look to add to your Notion workspaces. If you find this video useful, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Let's first go over how to create list view databases in Notion. So there are several options that you can do this, and the first one is just by opening an empty Notion page, going to the bottom of the page, the three dots, and then clicking list. And then you can go to plus new list, and basically you have a brand new list view database. Another option if you're looking to add list is to add an inline database, and what this means is that you basically add the database as part of your page where you can add other things to it. So let's go ahead and type /list, and you can go ahead and click list view and then plus new list. If you already have an existing database that you want to switch into list view, you can easily do that by going to the three dots and then going to layout and then click list. The other option, if you already have a list view database, is just to go ahead and do /linked view of database, and then you can look for the correct database, and then you can just simply show the layout view for the list that you already have. Let's first go over the basics of lists in Notion, and with the list view database, one of the best things about it is just that you can open it up very simply and type inside of it. So this is great for meeting notes or just anything with minimal properties, and you can just write inside of it. If you need to add things to your list view, all you can do is just click plus new and add it in, or you can go to the new button here to add new items into your list view. Next, to add properties, you can go either to one of your pages and open it up and plus add a new property. And we recommend using minimal properties for lists because it can get overcrowded very easily. But things like the date, person, and all these informations could be useful depending on what you're trying to show. You can also go to the three dots over here and then go to properties and click plus new property. If you want to hide or show properties, you can simply toggle it like this and show them. You can also rearrange things by moving it around. Next, let's add groupings to your list, and this is another really useful way to see your list. So if we go to the three dots here and go to groups, you can choose to group it by any of your properties that you currently have. Let's say that we wanted to group it by the created time, you could do that. And you can date it by relative, day, week, month, year. And if it's relative, you can see that there's today 3 items inside here. So this can be a really nice way to see your list. You can experiment with other properties as well if you want to try grouping them. So here's an example if we grouped it by the tag. So we have personal and work. Next, let's cover filtering and sorting. So if we go to the top here, you can click the filter button and you can filter it by the various properties that we already have. So let's say that we want to see the created date is, and then today, you could show only today's items, or you can choose various dates. Other things you can do is sort it. So you can sort it by the created time if you wanted it descending or ascending. Another handy feature to sort through your items is to use this search. And if we wanted to just see page 1, you can easily search for it. Next, let's go over how you can make a numbered list using Notion's list view database. So since it's a database, it's a little bit trickier to add numbered lists and sort them correctly. So how we recommend you to do it is to open up a page, click plus add a property, and then we can go ahead and add a number property like this. And we can put the number. So if it's 1, we can put 1. And let's go ahead and fill these in. So 2 and then 3. And then if we close it, we can go to the three dots here, go to properties, and then turn on the number, and then put it all the way to the top. And then what you can do is also to hide the page icon by going to layout and then toggle off show page icon. And basically now we have 1, 2, and 3, and we can sort this by going to number and ascending, save for everyone. So now it's sorted like this. So let's say we're going to add number 4 and page. So we have 4. If we put something like 7, and then let's say we put 5 here, It's going to automatically sort it for you, which is really useful. Next, let's go over how to make a checklist using Notion's list view database. So if we go ahead and open this up, now we can move the number down and click plus add a property, and let's go ahead and add a checkbox. We can name it done and move it all the way up. And then what we can do is go to the three dots here, go to properties, and then turn this on and move it all the way to the top, and we can hide the number. So now we basically have a checklist like this, which is really handy as well. Next, if you're looking for a bullet list, it is a little bit trickier to do, but it's very easy if you click open this page, and let's go ahead and add an icon. Let's say this icon is going to be a circle, and we could add something like this. And then if you go ahead and go to the layout settings here by three dots, layout, and show page icon. And then what we can do is also hide the checkbox property that we have currently. And then what you can do is delete all of these. Go ahead and add a database template by going to the blue button here, new page, and we can already add the circle like this back. And then if you set this to default, set as default for all views in list view, every new one you create is going to have this sort of bullet style. So now you might wonder, what if you're looking for a toggle list? So if you want a list view database to have a toggle, what you can do is something sort of advanced, which is to add sub items, and you can turn on sub items. So this means that every time you add a new page in here, it's going to be sub page and sub page. These open up and you can add further pages inside. And each of these pages have the potential to become a toggle as well. So if you want something like that, you can add sub pages. Finally, the last thing we wanted to cover is simple lists. So sometimes you don't need a whole complete database for simple lists. And in order to access those, you can simply type /list and you'll see to-do list, bullet list, numbered list, and toggle list. So let's say you want a to-do list, it would look something like this. You can use Command or Control D to just duplicate a bunch of these. If you want a bullet list, you can simply type /bullet and add a bulleted list. If you want to change the small circle here to different designs, you can click the six dots here, list format, and choose between default, disc, circle, or square. Next, you can try /list, and you can do a numbered list like this. You can also do /list and choose toggle list as well. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out our Notion freebies in the description below. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to let us know, and we hope to see you all in the next video.